We need a different approach, all of us, to global affairs, and Iran is certainly ready to play that new role.
With the talks between the United States and the Europeans on one side and Iran on the other starting up again in Geneva this week, it raises the interesting question, how did we get to this point, and is it going anywhere?
It is a disgrace that we have...
Well, we got here because President Obama made a promise in the 2008 presidential campaign that he was willing to talk to his adversaries.
We need to talk to Iran and Syria.
There was 4.5 years of fundamental silence. Periodic efforts to get negotiations going, they all led nowhere. But with the election now of President Rouhani, a former nuclear negotiator in Iran, those talks have started up anew. A combination of pressures has made this negotiation possible. The sanctions have severely cut into Iran's oil exports and its export earnings. And the election of President Rouhani was viewed by the Iranian clerics as a sign that popular discontent, mostly from the sanctions, meant that they had to do something and do it quickly. But the fact of the matter is that the negotiation will be far more complex today than it would have been in 2009 when President Obama first proposed it.
I want you, the people and leaders of Iran, to understand the future that we seek.
The Iranians have had more than a fourfold increase in their production of uranium, the fuel for nuclear weapons, in that time period. And that means that their ability to dash for a bomb, if they ever made that decision, is now a lot easier than it would have been back then. So part of the objective of the American negotiating team is to roll back some of the Iranian production capability. Ultimately, to reach a deal here, there needs to be 3 agreements. There's an international one between the U.S. and its allies and the Iranian negotiators. There's got to be a separate agreement inside Iran between the moderates and those who've tried to defend the nuclear program, including the Iranian military and the clerics. And finally, there's got to be an agreement inside the United States between the Obama administration and a Congress that's been very eager to vote for sanctions against Iran, but may be very reluctant to back them off, which would be, of course, the American side of the deal.